I'm Dr. Corrie Block. I'm the owner of Paragon Consulting and the chief executive coach. But don't be impressed because my employee roster is just one. I've already started and exited 5 of my own companies. I've earned the right to do whatever I want. And so now I provide consulting and coaching to some of the world's largest organizations like Microsoft, Emirates, the World Bank, United Nations, it's such a privileged position because I get to travel all around the world and deal with leaders who impact the lives of tens of thousands of employees and their families. Yeah, I think look, it's not just metaverse, it's metaverses, right? We're creating a whole series of universes. There can be as many universes as there are people because every single person who's in a metaverse gets a hyper-individualized experience. Imagine a world where everything that you see is exactly what you want to see. All of the things that are being advertised to you are exactly the things that you want. All of the political views that are being shown to you are exactly your views, and everything seems to agree with you. That's the kind of world where we're creating. My challenge or my concern is that that's not how humans developed, right? We spent the last 500,000 years evolving in a world of scarcity and violence and competition. And if we're living in a world where everything is positive and optimistic and it's exactly what we want all the time, we're not used to that. We're going to fight against that. And so the challenge of the metaverse really is how to remain human in a very artificial environment that's idealized. So imagine, for example, I can look however I want, right? So I know that people who are a little taller than me and a little stronger than me, they get more attention. So if I can slide the scale and become a little taller and a little stronger, why wouldn't I do that? And if I'm in that idealized environment, only interacting with people that want to interact with me, and they're more likely to interact with me because of the way that I've created myself in that environment, well, why would I ever want to leave, right? Because I'm being fed all the time. You're great, you're awesome, this is amazing. You look so good, this is incredible, everything is awesome. Right, I'm only being advertised the products I like, and I'm only interacting with brands that I'm already loyal to. And why, if that's the environment that I'm spending the majority of my time in, why would I ever want to come back to the real world? It's viable in the same way that Big Mac is viable from McDonald's, right? It's a combination of sugar, fat, and salt. It produces an incredible hit of dopamine because it gives your body what you've been craving for the last 500,000 years. A concentrated combination of sugar, fat, and salt. That's what your body wants. You get dopamine for that. Any source of dopamine is going to be something that you think is amazing. So as much as the metaverse can trigger the production of dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins, you will go there and you'll spend your time there. That's going to be your individualized experience. Now look, I'm not saying that the metaverse is evil. It's not evil. It's just a tool. Right? Already we're using virtual reality and augmented reality to help people to overcome phobias of things like spiders. You can have an augmented reality or virtual reality spider crawling up your arm, and you can deal with exposure therapy of dealing with that. You can conquer your fear of heights by putting yourself into a place where you can deal with the perception of the height without actually being in danger. And we're also doing lots of work in VR with soldiers that come back from the field with PTSD. So that through that exposure therapy, they get to put themselves back in an environment where they're surrounded by the chaos that caused the PTSD, and they can talk themselves with a therapist through that experience and through that environment. So we are using it for good, right? There's also application where we're using it for not so good. Again, hyper-individualized marketing, hyper-individualized lobbying, or the curating of political views to make sure that all of them align with you. I think that's going to be very dangerous because it's going to create an increasingly, let's say, fractal society where everybody's going to be in their little tiny niche, and AI is going to create your niche specifically for you, and so you'll think that the world agrees with you when in fact it actually doesn't. Everybody's seeing a different world. No, I think the basic approach is going to move forward. Like this, what we have now is just going to become increasingly better. One of the ways in which it can improve dramatically is eye contact. Okay, we are apex predators. We are the most dangerous animals on the planet. And we build trust with each other by making eye contact and extending our hands to shake hands so that we can see that we're not carrying a weapon. Okay, we've got 500,000 years of doing that. Now, in a metaverse, you can't make physical contact, you can't shake hands, right? And at the moment, we can't make eye contact. one of the things that I'm looking forward to is the development of eye contact technology, so that it will feel to me like I'm looking at you and I can see the micro expressions in your face. So the more detailed and accurate the micro expressions are in the metaverse, and the better I'm able to make eye contact with you, the more I'll be able to build trust. And that trust is measured in oxytocin in the human brain. So we can measure that. So when the oxytocin goes up, then we'll know we've hit something good, right? We're able to build that trust. We won't be able to replicate physical handshake, I don't think, not for a while. But eye contact we can probably do, and that's one of the developments I'm looking for. Yeah, look, I think in terms of getting people to buy what you want them to buy, yeah, definitely. I can imagine a day when I'm walking around in the metaverse and I have my digital virtual coaching office, and I step out of my coaching office right around lunchtime and a little Big Mac floats past my head, and I'm looking at it and it's right there. I don't have to order it on Talabat. All I have to do is touch it and bing, it's ordered, and then 10 minutes later it shows up at my office or wherever it is my physical body is, right? It's just so easy. But then it's just so easy, right? That might be a bad thing too. If Amazon starts doing that, like if Amazon is able to put you in virtual clothing that you can try on for the day in the metaverse, and then if you like the clothing, you buy it physically in the real world, well, that's really simple.